What's up, everyone? It's DV. So I wanted to give you a channel update. I never do these, but you know, I've been watching a lot of Mr. Beast lately, and I have to say it's actually really cool to see his channel update. He used to do them a lot more when he was smaller, before he became a 44 million sub YouTuber, and I actually really liked it because it gave a little bit of a personal touch. It gave you a chance to kind of get an insight on what's going on with the channel and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm really fast approaching 100,000 subs. I'm super stoked and I'm super grateful for all of you who have been watching my videos. I really appreciate that. Growing this fast, of course, you know, you kind of just like, it's very surreal. I don't really know how to explain it. I think a lot of people, you know, struggle making videos. The only thing I could tell you is the only reason why my channel blew up is because I started creating daily videos. And when you start creating daily videos, something happens. You know, it's either rapid growth or rapid learning. But you know, I'd also attribute a lot of my fast success on growth to Gravy Catman. Gravy Catman actually gave me a lot of feedback. He'd be like, hey, change this thumbnail. Hey, you know, brighten this thumbnail. Hey, your sound's too low. Your voice is too low. Hey, you know, so he was constantly helping me tweak my channel, just giving me feedback. Whenever he'd check it out, he'd drop by and watch one of my videos and be like, hey, you need to change this or add this, or you're not doing, you know, these things. And it was really helpful. And if you're an aspiring YouTuber, everyone needs someone like that that's gonna not just like cheerlead, because you know, people are gonna cheerlead you all the time. They're gonna encourage you and be like, yeah, when you become big, and you know, keep doing what you're doing. And they're not really giving you constructive feedback. They're not criticizing you and giving you feedback. They're not saying like, hey, you're doing this wrong, or hey, you could do this better. That's the kind of person you need to be able to grow your channel. And I've gotten a lot of that, thankfully. The other half of this is I actually found a game I really enjoy. And when you're passionate about something, you're going to create great content for that, you know, game or topic. And so Roblox Islands, I'm super passionate about it. Obviously, everyone knows that. I never seem to have a lack of ideas for this game, especially videos. I just have more of a lack of time than anything. So I am fast approaching 100,000 subs. The main reason why I'm doing this video today too is I really don't have a whole lot of time to do like a really big build video today. I was going to do a bunch of different types of videos for this morning, and I was also hoping there was going to be a big update today, but there's no big update today. So instead of doing like a live stream or mini games or anything like that, I'm giving you just a channel update. The game is doing pretty good. I do talk with Dev. I wouldn't say daily, but I do talk to, in particular, I talk to Luke every few days or so, and just check in and get a little bit of updates here and there, just so I can plan around it. And one of the things I will tell you is these guys actually work their butts off on this game. A lot of people don't understand that, you know, how much time it does take to make a game update, especially new models, testing it, adding new content, scripting it. There's a lot that goes in, so you got to give them credit for what they're able to do in a short period of time. Probably continue to dedicate content to Roblox Islands as long as it continues to do great updates. I will continue to make in Roblox Islands videos, so don't worry. I'm not going to ever abandon this game unless for some reason they stop updating it and no one wants to watch Roblox Islands videos. Then I'll maybe pivot some stuff. There's some other games that I'd love to make content for, but you know, pretty much focusing on this one right now. Now I do have a couple new channels coming out. I will link those new channels in the description of this video. They are not launched yet, meaning they do not have content yet, but you can go and pre-sub to them if you want, so you can be the first to watch my first videos on those channels. So I'm actually going to create a Core Games channel, and you're like, DV, why? Well, Core, you know, I get that Core Games is not available on mobile yet. I get that. I get it. But you know, the platform's really cool. It's super promising. It will blow up. It's going to be one of the biggest platforms to come to the internet in some time. So of course I'm going to be there first, and I'm absolutely loving their games. And this is not a sponsored video whatsoever. What I'm saying right now is not sponsored. Their sponsorships are done. We're all done with that video. So I am actually, this is my personal endorsement of that platform. That is why I'm making a channel dedicated to Core Games, because I'm going to be making a lot of videos for those games. And on top of that, I'm actually working on a Core game. I'm actually working on something right now I think you're going to really dig. It is inspired by a Roblox game and some other games. I mean, the Roblox game that it was inspired by was actually inspired by some PC games. So it's kind of like inspired by, but I think you're all going to love the game that we're working on. So a lot of people don't actually realize that I actually run a game studio. I mentioned that in a couple of videos ago, but I do run a game studio. We worked on the official Dr. Seuss game for Roblox. And on top of that, we're working on 2 more games. So we got a Rocket Arena game called Carnage that's coming soon on Roblox. It's probably going to come around later this year, if not early next year, because the next game we're working on is huge. We're working on a bigger game. And so I've got 3 people working on that right now, and then I'm scaling that team up a little bit. And I'm always looking for builders and stuff. I mean, I'm always looking for builders and artists and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you are a builder or designer or modeler or something, you can join my Discord. You can tweet me and you can show me your portfolio and stuff. I'm always going to check stuff out. I also just love to meet other builders and designers, especially if you've worked on a bunch of other games before. I'd love meeting you. So as far as the channel goes, so, you know, there is a Core Games channel coming, and on top of that, I'm actually making a tech channel. What does that mean? What does tech mean? Well, a tech channel is basically going to cover stuff like how to grow your YouTube channel, giving you tips on how to grow your own channel, because I think maybe like 80% or the majority of you who watch me are actually also aspiring YouTubers. I see so many comments like, hey DV, can you check out my channel? Hey, can you sub me? You know, can you shout out my channel? And you know, I think the best thing to do is instead of getting shout outs that are just kind of empty, you know, like I can shout out someone and yeah, they're probably going to get, you know, some subs and stuff, but it's really your job as a content creator to create content that, you know, people are going to sub to. You can spam people all day long to sub to you, but they're empty unless they want to see your content. And of course you do need some viewers, you need some seed, but the reality is YouTube's your friend. YouTube's the one that's going to send you users. So I'm going to give you full tips on how to grow your channel and how to, you know, work those algorithms. I can give you some tips based on things I've learned. And of course, you know, just how to promote your channel, how to grow it, how to create better content, how to make better looking content, how to make better sounding content, and just some best practices in general on how to, you know, make yourself look presentable. And, you know, if you want to stream on Twitch, if you want to set up Discord bots, if you want to create your own bots, I'm going to show you how to do all those things. And some things are going to be Roblox Studio related, like how to, you know, make your own pets and things. So if you want to sub to those 2 new channels, go for it. I'd love to see you all over there. And especially I would love to see who can get there first, because I want to see all of the first commenters, first to subs on those new channels. And then Zombie's actually still working on his channel. He did pass 1,000 subs, which is super cool that he's actually passed 1,000 subs and he's stoked. So he's working on some new content right now. So tomorrow is going to be one of my biggest videos I think that I've created ever. I think it will be. I don't know, maybe not, but I think it will be. So it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be huge. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm spending a lot of time on it. And on top of that, I'm actually working on a new series that was inspired by someone's comment. Believe it or not, someone commented on it. And I actually have some voice actors that I'm going to be bringing in. So it's going to be a really, really cool series. And we're actually already working on the sets and stuff for it. So I'm super excited to be able to work on that. That series will probably come out in a few weeks. On top of that, we have the contest. So we have the build contest. We are scraping signups now. Signups have ended today. As of today, signups have ended. So if you didn't get into that, you know, there is next time. The next contest we're going to be doing is going to be an obby contest and a maze contest. So basically a mini games contest on the best mini games builds. And that contest is coming soon. And because we need to get through this one, we got like 1,000 signups. So we got to scrape all the signups currently. It's just going to be a lot of work. So we are working through that and we'll see how that goes. And I'm still working on getting to 1 billion coins. You can see I'm at 384 million already. That is through trading those starfruit seeds. So I actually bought all those starfruit seeds for about 240 million. And then I made about 30,000 a piece off those seeds. So basically I marked them up 30,000 each and I was able to flip them and get 384 million. So I'm well on my way to 500 million. And I'm going to be working on that today because I know a lot of people keep asking, like they want to donate stuff to me and I keep refusing. So once I hit 1 billion, I will start accepting donations again. And then on top of that, a lot of people are asking me to do giveaways. And I'm like, I don't have anything to give away right now. Pretty much everything that I have is being sold. Like my inventory is pretty much empty right now. And that's because everything that I'm, you know, doing is flipping to get to 1 billion. So it is a bit of a grind. I haven't really been focusing on it. That's why I'm not at 1 billion yet. So I've been too busy on these games and working at the studio and doing too much stuff. So I haven't really been doing a lot of buying and selling and trading. So you probably haven't seen me on the trades very much lately because of that. But I'm starting to get back into it. On top of that, I've got this new maze. So this maze will be a new video coming pretty soon. And you'll get a chance, most likely, as soon as you can get into my server, you'll get a chance to go through this maze. And what I'm going to be doing is we're going to have a leaderboard for the fastest getting through the maze. The great thing is so you can't clip. You can't clip through the walls. I made it so you can't clip through the walls because if you clip through this wall, you're going to fall to your death and you're going to fall into the void because check this out. So if you look under this, there's nothing under this. So if you clip through, you're going to fall. So that's how I'm doing these. So pretty much I've got a barrier, a double barrier through the entire thing. So if you try to clip through all the way to, you know, find your way through, you're going to be falling to your death a lot because there's a lot of traps like that throughout the map. On top of that, there's going to be traps in this. So if you go through and you take a blind turn, you might be coming through like this, right? And you might make a right turn and fall to the void. So you got to be really careful in my maze. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be the hardest maze in Roblox Islands you've ever seen because not only is it big, because this is nothing yet. Like you see this, people are like, hey DV, I made it through your maze. And I'm like, no, you haven't. It's not even done yet. It's not even done yet. You can't make it through my maze yet until it's done. And this is just a big craziness. The maze exit is going to be in the ground. So a lot of people are going to be looking for an exit on the walls. The exit's actually going to be in the ground. It's going to change from time to time. So once I decide to reset the leaderboard, I will change the exit every now and then. So you're going to have to go through it again. So I'm actually going to keep this probably as a permanent fixture on my island. I don't think I'm going to ever remove this unless I ever reset my island. But yeah, this is crazy. My mini game arena up there, we're going to start using that pretty soon. So we're going to be doing musical chairs up there. We're going to be doing some spleef challenges. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff in the arena. I'm also redoing my mall. My new mall is going to be established outside of the maze. So I'm actually moving it down here. And then on top of that, I got to buy some more vending machines because I sold all mine. The other thing I'm going to be working on pretty soon is a lot of people surprisingly are asking for build tutorials. And they keep saying like, DV, how do I build something like your island? It's not that hard. Like I'm kind of just sitting here thinking like, it's not not that hard to do what I did. Like most people can do this. But I'll give you some ideas and some concepts of what I like to do. So you can see here, like the way I do stuff. I don't really have that many square edged kind of stuff. Or I like to outline things, or you see how I kind of like, I like to curve things a bit. Even like this, it's not like a straight path. See how I kind of like layer it in and then I bring it back out, and then I like to do winged stuff like that. So I like to spend a lot of time and detail on my island. So you can see like how I wing this. So I, initially just did this, and then instead of having just a straight platform across, I start chiseling away and doing layers, and then the way I round stuff. So I can give you some tutorials on how I do stuff. So Halo had those like gravity looking weapons. I forgot what they're called, but they had like, weapons that would have like things that were kind of fragments, and they were just kind of floating, like anti-gravity kind of fragments. And I like that a lot. So I just kind of decided I'd do that here. I'm really happy with this. And then I added the floating islands. The reason why I did that is because you see the islands out there, I basically emulated them so that, it looked like this was connected to a world here, right? So now my island kind of fits into this world. So you can see the islands out there, and it just fits. The thing that doesn't fit is that ugly little farm down here. So I'm destroying that starfruit farm. The thing, it looks so ugly. And then down here, I'm still working on, but I'm going to make this like a supply area. This might be my workshop down here. So I'm still working on that. I'm probably going to fill in the bridge a little bit. So I hope you did enjoy the channel updates. Like I said, I am working on a couple new channels. Definitely check those channels out, and you can sub to them in advance of me launching content. I'm working on the first video. So the first series I'm going to be working on, the tech channel, is going to be relating to how to start your channel, how to record videos on your channel, that kind of stuff. So it's going to be about a 10+ video series that I'm working on, start to finish. So you're going to know how to record, how to upload, how to create your channel, what the best steps are, basically best practices, how to start making money on your channel, how to work with search engine optimization, how to make thumbnails, all that kind of stuff that I keep getting asked. Is basically going, because I'm always asked these things, I'm just making it so that, okay, instead of me telling you 50 times how to do something, I can just send you to my channel. So I hope you do go over to that channel and sub. On top of that, I hope you do sub to my core games. If you like core games, if you're a PC gamer, that's a great channel for you. So definitely check both of those channels out, and I would love to see you over there. Like I said, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.